Hi, this lesson is about rounding numbers. What does rounding numbers mean? Well, it means that you make a number a little bit less precise than it actually is. So for example, if you say we have 392 students at our school, you might as well say we have about 400 students. Or when you want to know how many cookies are left in the jar and you know there are exactly 18 cookies in there, you can also say, well, there are about 20 cookies left. Well, why would you do that? Well, because sometimes it's not really important to know exactly how many things there are. You look outside and you see the cars in the parking lot and you ask, how many cars are there? Well, it's enough to know that there are about 150 cars. Maybe there's only 136 cars, but that doesn't really matter. Also, you want to know how many days is it still till summer? Well, it's about 2 months, so let's say it's 60 days. Now, when you count on your calendar, it might be 63 days. But for rounding down numbers or rounding up numbers, this is a good estimate. Now, how do you round down numbers? So let's say we have the number 8,263. We can round that up or down in very different ways, depending on how precise you want to be. If you, for example, want to round it down to tens, you can take a look at the scale. Now, it either is going to be 8,260 or 8,270. So if we divide this, and then let's see where this is. This belongs about here. So it's closer to this number, so we would round it down to 8,260. You can also round it down even less precise. Maybe you want to round it down to 100. So either to 8,200 or to 8,300. Well, let's see where this number belongs. 8,263 is about here. And that means that you would round this number to the closest, which would be 8,300. What if you want to round it down even less precisely? Maybe to the 1,000. Then you need to choose, is it going to be about 8,000 or is it about 9,000? Well, let's see where this goes. This is the closest. 8,263 is the closest to 8,000, so you would round it down. Now, how do you do it exactly? Because this was just an estimated guess and it made sense, but there's actually official rules for it. If a number ends with 1, 2, 3, or 4, the rule is that you round those numbers down. If a number ends with 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, the rule is that you round these numbers up. Now, how does that work? Let me show you. Let's take a look at this number, 7,389. Imagine I would like to round it down to tens. So this is my target spot. I'm going to then look at the number what's right beside it, which is a 9. Let's take a look at my list. Well, when a number ends with a 9, I need to round it up. So that means that this number will become one more. It will become +1, which will make it 7,390. Here we have the number 32,653. And I would like to round it down to 100. This is my target number. And I'm going to look at the number what's right beside it, which is a 5. Let's take a look at my list. Well, if a number ends with a 5, I need to round it up. So again, this will be rounded up, so this will get an extra. So the new number is 32,700. These are not taken into account anymore because I wanted to round it off and they sort of disappear. That's why they're replaced with 2 zeros, because they're not important. I don't need to have it so precisely. I just wanted to have it rounded down or up to the nearest 100. Let's take a look at this number. This is a decimal number. 587 and 293 thousandths. And I would like to round it down to hundredths. So this is my target number. And let's take a look at the number what comes right after it, which is a 3. The 3 I need to round down. And that means that nothing happens here. It's nothing going to be added, but also not subtracted. Just 3. If you get rid of the 3, it will become a 0 and nothing happens there. So my new number is 587 and 29 hundredths, or 290 thousandths. That's the same. 1,246 and 36 hundredths. I would like to round it down to tenths. So this is my target number. Now let's take a look at the number right beside it, which is a 6. The 6 I need to round up. So that means that the 3 will become a 4. So my new number is 1,246 and 40 hundredths, or 4 tenths. That's it. Thank you for watching.